Why do I compete? What's involved in competing, and what have I done differently this prep to previous preps? I compete because it gives me a goal. It gives me something to aim for. It tests my commitment, my consistency, and my discipline. I think without competing, I'd struggle to have any kind of direction with my training. That's the main reason. Other than that, I just generally enjoy it. It gives me a sense of satisfaction when I've achieved a certain condition or a certain shape, and then obviously showcase that on the stage and get rewarded for it, or obviously criticised, but the idea is that I get rewarded for it. So that's the main reasons why I compete. I think the biggest question is what's involved in competing. So, and I want to answer this because I want all of you that are thinking about competing to know exactly what's involved and who it affects, and how it affects you. So let's start from the beginning. What's involved in competing? Well, basically it's quite simple. You have to be very, very consistent with your training and your nutrition. Okay, if you're not consistent with either of them, then you're not going to be able to compete successfully. End of. So, consistent with training means training regularly, training effectively, efficiently. So this could be from resistance training to circuits for fat burning. As you get close to the competition, you tend to do circuits, body weight, not body weight circuits, but obviously full body circuits. Morning cardio. I mean, it's pretty much a given that as you get closer to the competition again, you're going to need to up your cardio, because unless you can reduce your calories and therefore reduce your food intake, which most people emotionally and mentally can't do. I mean, if you start reducing the food intake any more than what you really do already for competitions with added cardio, I think you're just going to drive yourself insane. And on that note as well, how much it affects you emotionally. So you've got all the physical side of it, the physical training commitments, the food prep commitments, how much time that takes up in your day doing just them. And then you've got the emotional side of it, how it affects you emotionally and mentally, and therefore it affects the people around you. It affects the ones closest to you, your family, loved ones, partners, even kids if you've got kids, and pets, I suppose, right the way down to pets. I mean, if you've got pets at home, they're not going to be getting the majority of your time anymore. You put so much time into the gym, you put so much time into your nutrition, and then even on top of all of that, you're going to get affected emotionally because you reduced calories. I mean, at the end of the day, you're just not happy. Wait, wow, I say you're not happy. You are, but it's really hard to control your emotions sometimes because you're just tired, you feel lethargic, your body's wanting more food because you're trying to do more, so you're expending more energy and intaking less energy, so your body's going, what the hell are you doing to me? So that does affect you emotionally, no matter who tells you differently. It's going to affect you emotionally. So I want you guys to be aware that if you're going to go in for this, you need to sit down with family, friends, and specifically girlfriends and boyfriends and partners, and explain to them exactly what's involved and what they're going to go through and experience with you, because it's just as hard for them going through it as it is for you. So obviously I want to shout out my girlfriend, who's been amazing, supporting me through my prep. That takes me on to what I've done differently this time. She's been with me now through 2 preps. The first one properly being last year for the Miami Pro, where I won my pro card, and then this one. And what I've done differently has affected me slightly more. So last year I did prep. I didn't prep for as long, so I think I've done like an 8, a max 10 week prep. I didn't reduce my calories really enough. I think I probably went down to a maximum of about 2,300 calories, whereas now I'm, like, as I say, 10 days out, and I reduced my calories down to about 1,900 calories. So this is while I'm depleting the carbs. Obviously they're going to gradually increase as of next week, but so basically, yeah, that's one of the things I've done differently. I've reduced my calories more. I've dieted for longer, so I started before Christmas. I had a couple of, like, well, I say a couple of weeks, I had a week, maybe just over a week off over Christmas, and then I had a couple of days here and there where it was my girlfriend's birthday, and just kind of like going out and chilling. So really my diet and my preparation's been a hell of a lot longer than previously, a lot slower, so I've gradually reduced the calories more. I've increased the training, so whereas I didn't do cardio until about 3 weeks out, maybe 3.5 weeks out last year, this year I'd done cardio probably about 8 weeks out, 7 or 8 weeks out, and not every day, not every morning, but a good sort of 3 to 4 mornings a week. So and then also, I mean, I'm working full time as well, so not only have I been training in the evening and in the morning more, I'm also doing all my meal preps at night once I get in from the gym. My food and my nutrition's been stricter. I work full time, so that takes up all my time during the day, and I also PT in the evenings and weekends. So you can imagine, guys, that I'm spending time in the gym for myself in the morning. I go to work, all my meals are prepped, so I'll eat all my meals throughout the day. I'll then finish work, I'll go to PT, I'll do a couple of clients, I'll then go to the gym, I'll train, and then I'll go home, I'll prep my meals, and then I'll pretty much go to bed. And that has been on a cycle since, well, as I say, since I started the prep. So yeah, it's been difficult on a lot of people, including myself, and I just want to make you guys aware of exactly what's involved and who it affects. Let me know if you want to know anything else about competing, and what's involved maybe on show day. I appreciate all of you following me on this journey, all of the support that I'm getting, obviously, on these videos. My Instagram is just like, it's going mental at the moment, so thank you so much if you're following me on Instagram. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, comment if you're enjoying my videos. I'm really sorry if this was drony and boring. I'm absolutely shattered. Currently in a hotel room in Liverpool because work commitments unfortunately have dragged me up here to do courses and meetings, and therefore it's affecting my food prep a little bit. So, like, basically travelling food prep is a bowl of salad and some cooked chicken. So obviously the bonus is that it's all packaged, so it's all weighed out, so I can just scan it into MyFitnessPal. I can still track everything, but the downside is that I'm doing a lot of driving, a lot of work. I'm nowhere near my gym. I can't prep my food properly, and I'm also doing, obviously, carb depletion this week. So yeah. But anyway, enough of all the moaning and groaning. It's game time. Wish me luck. Follow my journey. From now on, I'm going to try and post a lot more videos up about my workouts leading up to competition on the 19th of March. So let's do this.